The endocrine system is one of the most fascinating networks in the human body, working silently behind the scenes to control growth, metabolism, emotions, and sleep. Imagine tiny chemical messengers, hormones, traveling through your blood, delivering instructions to every organ. That's the magic of your endocrine system. It's made up of glands like the pituitary, thyroid, adrenal glands, and pancreas. Each one has a special job. For example, the pituitary gland is often called the master gland because it directs other glands what to do. Without it, your body's rhythm would be chaos. Now let's talk hormones. Insulin, cortisol, estrogen, testosterone, these powerful chemicals regulate almost everything. If your insulin levels are off, you could develop diabetes. If cortisol is too high, stress takes over your body. That's why keeping the endocrine system healthy is crucial for energy, mood, and sleep. Ever felt tired, stressed, or had mood swings without a clear reason? It might not just be your mind. It could be your hormones trying to tell you something. Take the thyroid gland, for example. It's small, shaped like a butterfly, and sits in your neck, but it controls your metabolism. Tiny imbalances can change your life. If the thyroid is underactive, you may gain weight and feel tired. If it's overactive, you might lose weight rapidly and feel anxious. And then there's the adrenal glands. These sit above your kidneys and release adrenaline and cortisol. When you're in danger, they trigger the fight or flight response. But what happens when your body constantly feels stressed, even with no real danger? Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, leading to weight gain, insomnia, anxiety, and even heart problems. That's why mindfulness, meditation, exercise, and sleep aren't just luxuries. They're necessities for hormonal health. The pancreas plays a heroic role too. It releases insulin to help cells absorb glucose for energy. Without insulin, blood sugar builds up, leading to diabetes. Another key player is the pineal gland, tiny and deep in the brain, releasing melatonin to regulate sleep. If your sleep schedule is off, you disrupt melatonin, leading to insomnia and fatigue. Ever heard of circadian rhythm? That's your internal clock, deeply tied to the pineal gland. Getting natural sunlight in the morning and dimming lights at night supports a healthy rhythm. Then we have the ovaries in females and testes in males. They produce sex hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. These hormones influence not only reproduction, but also mood, bone strength, and body composition. Hormonal shifts during puberty, pregnancy, or menopause can feel overwhelming. Mood swings, weight changes, and depression can result from imbalances. That's why proper nutrition during hormonal changes is crucial. Foods rich in healthy fats, lean protein, and antioxidants support balance. Speaking of food, nutrition plays a massive role in endocrine health. Lots of sugar, processed foods, and unhealthy fats throw off insulin, cortisol, and sex hormone levels. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and good fats can maintain balance. Exercise improves insulin sensitivity, reduces cortisol, and boosts feel-good hormones like endorphins. Sleep is another pillar. Poor sleep disrupts almost every hormone in the body, including growth hormone, insulin, cortisol, leptin, and ghrelin. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night in a dark, cool, quiet room to optimize hormonal health. Hydration matters too. Even mild dehydration stresses the adrenal glands and raises cortisol. Drink enough water daily to keep your hormones humming. Toxin exposure matters as well. Chemicals in plastics, cosmetics, and cleaners can mimic or block hormones. Use glass containers instead of plastic and choose natural skincare and cleaning products when possible. Stress management is vital. Chronic stress disrupts the endocrine system. Practices like meditation, yoga, breathing exercises, and hobbies like reading or painting lower cortisol and protect hormonal health. Supplements can help too, like vitamin D, magnesium, omega-3s, and adaptogenic herbs such as ashwagandha. But always use supplements with healthcare guidance. Routine checkups matter. Hormonal imbalances can be silent. Blood tests can detect issues before symptoms worsen. Symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, hair loss, mood swings, and sleep disturbances aren't just signs of aging. They might be your hormones asking for help. Listen to your body, live a balanced life, and take proactive steps to protect your endocrine system. Another key player is the adrenal glands. They sit like little hats on top of your kidneys and produce several important hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. Imagine you're suddenly faced with danger, like a car speeding towards you. In a flash, your adrenal glands flood your body with adrenaline, your heart races, your muscles tighten, you're ready to fight or run. This is the fight or flight response designed to save your life. But today our threats aren't tigers or speeding cars. They're work deadlines, social pressure, financial stress. Yet the body responds the same way, releasing adrenaline and cortisol daily, even when there's no real danger. This constant hormone surge wears the body down, leading to high blood pressure, belly fat, insomnia, and even memory problems. Managing modern stress isn't just nice for your mind, it's critical for your endocrine system's survival. Let's not forget about the pancreas, a gland often overshadowed, yet absolutely vital. It produces insulin, a hormone that lets your cells absorb sugar from the blood for energy. When the pancreas struggles, either by not producing enough insulin or when cells become resistant to insulin, blood sugar levels skyrocket. This leads to diabetes. But diabetes doesn't just affect blood sugar. It damages blood vessels, nerves, kidneys, eyes. It's a total body disease. Another often overlooked gland is the pineal gland. Deep in your brain, it releases melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. As daylight fades, the pineal gland begins to secrete melatonin, making you feel sleepy. But with modern technology, bright screens, artificial lights at night, this natural rhythm is disrupted. Staying up late scrolling on your phone confuses your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This suppresses melatonin, making it harder to fall asleep naturally. Supporting your circadian rhythm is key. Get sunlight in the morning, dim lights in the evening, and cut screen time an hour before bed. Your hormones will thank you with deeper sleep, more energy, and better moods. The reproductive glands, the ovaries in females and testes in males, also play a huge role. They produce estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. These hormones affect fertility, of course, but they also influence mood, bone health, muscle mass, and even how your skin looks. Hormonal changes during puberty, pregnancy, and menopause, or testosterone declines in aging men, can dramatically impact emotions, energy, and well-being. During menopause, estrogen drops sharply, leading to hot flashes, sleep problems, and mood swings. In men, gradual testosterone decline causes fatigue, depression, and loss of muscle mass. Healthy lifestyle choices, regular exercise, a nutritious diet, stress reduction, can ease these transitions and protect your hormone balance naturally. Nutrition plays a huge role in endocrine health. A diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats disrupts insulin levels, promotes inflammation, and stresses the adrenal glands. On the other hand, eating whole foods, rich in fiber, healthy fats, lean proteins, and antioxidants supports steady blood sugar and lowers cortisol. Omega-3s from fish, flax seeds, and walnuts are especially powerful for reducing inflammation and supporting brain and hormone health. Exercise is another pillar. Regular movement boosts insulin sensitivity, balances cortisol, and increases feel-good hormones like endorphins. Strength training is particularly beneficial as it supports healthy testosterone and growth hormone levels. Even simple activities like daily walks, yoga, or stretching can dramatically improve endocrine health over time. Sleep is non-negotiable. Poor sleep impacts almost every hormone in your body. Growth hormone, insulin, cortisol, leptin, ghrelin all get thrown off when you don't rest well. Lack of sleep increases hunger hormones, leading you to crave sugar and carbs, while lowering satiety hormones that tell you when you're full. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night in a cool, dark, quiet environment. Hydration matters too. Dehydration is a form of physical stress. Managing stress is perhaps the most powerful tool of all. Chronic stress leads to chronic cortisol elevation, which burns out the adrenal glands, disrupts thyroid function, and impairs insulin regulation. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, mindfulness, journaling, and even simple hobbies like art or music therapy can lower cortisol and support the endocrine system. Supplements can also help, but should be used wisely. Vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, omega-3 fatty acids, and adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha, rhodiola, and holy basil can all help balance hormones naturally. However, always consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. Regular checkups are essential. Hormonal imbalances often start silently. Blood tests for thyroid hormones, blood sugar, cortisol, vitamin D, and reproductive hormones can catch issues early and prevent future problems. Remember, symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, weight gain, hair loss, mood swings, and sleep disturbances are messages from your body. Listen to them. The endocrine system is an orchestra of incredible complexity. But with the right care, nourishing food, joyful movement, restful sleep, stress resilience, clean living, you can keep this beautiful system in harmony for a lifetime. When your hormones are in balance, you don't just survive, you thrive. You feel energized, focused, strong, confident, and deeply connected to life. That's the power of the endocrine system, silent but life-changing. Support your hormones with love, and they will reward you with vitality, health, happiness, and a life full of energy. Your best self is waiting inside you. Unlock it by caring for your endocrine system today and every day. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe Health/YouTube channel for more informative videos.